Have you ever felt that sudden tightness in your chest when someone says, "I'm coming over"? You smile and say, "Sure, come by." But inside, your brain whispers, "There goes my peace." If you know that feeling, trust me, you are not alone. Today we're diving into the psychology of why some people hate having guests over, even when they genuinely like the people walking through the door. For some, hosting is fun. It's about laughter and energy. But for others, home is something different. Home is sacred. It is the only place where the mask comes off, where the breathing gets deeper, and where the world stops demanding something from you. It is your emotional reset button. When someone enters that space, even a friend, something shifts. The air changes, the silence breaks, and a gentle tension creeps in. It isn't because you dislike the guest, it is because your sanctuary has been disturbed. Psychologically, people who value solitude have something called territorial comfort. To them, every sound and object in their home is something they control. When a guest arrives, the mind feels like a calm pond that someone just dropped a pebble into. Nothing bad happens, but the ripples change everything. There is also a hidden anxiety about being trapped. Think about the difference between meeting a friend at a cafe versus in your living room. In a cafe, you control the exit. When your social battery hits 10%, you can say, "Well, I should get going." But when they are in your house, you cannot leave. You are held hostage by your own politeness, waiting for them to decide when you get your freedom back. That is why you might prefer meeting friends in neutral places, parks, restaurants, anywhere where your inner world stays safely yours and you hold the keys to the exit. For some of you, this sensitivity actually comes from childhood. You might have grown up in a home where guests meant stress. Maybe your parents started cleaning frantically, or the atmosphere suddenly became rigid and chaotic. Your brain learned a powerful lesson back then. Visitors equal pressure. So now, even as an adult in your own safe house, a knock at the door activates old tension that you never asked for. It activates a memory of losing control. And because of this, the mask goes right back on. That emotional effort drains you quietly, like a battery losing percentage in the background. This leads to something most people never admit. Some of the warmest, most caring people are the ones who feel the most relief the moment the door closes behind a guest. Not because they're rude or antisocial, but because silence feels like oxygen. There is nothing wrong with wanting to protect your space. You can love people deeply and still crave solitude. You can care for others and still guard your peace. For some, the truest form of comfort isn't a party, it is a quiet room, a familiar chair, and the gentle hum of their own thoughts. So if this sounds like you, stop apologizing. You aren't broken, you're just protecting your sanctuary.